What happens to NBA stars after the lights dim and the final buzzer sounds? Well, for some, the journey doesn't end there. They pack their bags, head across the Atlantic, and dive headfirst into the electrifying world of the Euroleague. But is it a smooth transition from the bright lights of the NBA to the fiercely competitive Euroleague? Do these seasoned veterans dominate, or do they find themselves outmatched in a whole new game? Buckle up, ballers, because in this video, we'll look at the ones who made that move directly and find out exactly how good these players are doing overseas. Let's get into it. Starting off our list is the high-flying former NBA star Kemba Walker. The Charlotte Hornets top scorer of all time made a bold move, deciding it was time to transition to AS Monaco. His decision stemmed from dwindling playing time in the NBA due to persistent injuries. Despite the immense anticipation from fans for Kemba to shine in the Euroleague, many overlooked the warning signs. Kemba's knees had undergone 3 surgeries, and his last NBA season with the Mavericks saw him on the court for just 9 games. Concerns about his injuries manifested as he missed 7 games, some for recovery and some due to the coach's decisions. When he did play, Kemba's agility was noticeably diminished, limiting him to only 11 minutes per game. Despite this, he scored an average of 4.5 points on 38% shooting and contributed 1 assist per game. The twist? Monaco's guard lineup was already stacked. However, Kemba defied the odds and propelled his team into the playoffs. Moving on is Jabari Parker, the Milwaukee Bucks talent. Constant injuries kept sidelining him, leading to a dwindling presence in NBA games and minutes on the court. With this setback, Jabari took a bold leap across the Atlantic, landing in the powerhouse Euroleague team Barcelona. Since then, he's been exceeding all expectations, showcasing his skills with an impressive average of 10 points and 4 rebounds per game. While these numbers might not dazzle NBA fans who are used to higher stats, in the Euroleague, they speak volumes. Jabari has been a dependable scorer for Barcelona, stepping up when the team needs a crucial bucket. Not only has he excelled individually, but his team's success has also propelled him into the playoffs, echoing the journey of stars like Kemba Walker. During his tenure in the NBA, Juancho Hernangomez's performances could have stood out more clearly. Throughout 7 seasons, his average statistics amounted to merely 5 points and 3 rebounds per game. Disappointingly for fans of Panathinaikos, this debut season in the Euroleague didn't exhibit much improvement either. Despite being one of the top earners in European basketball, his output remained underwhelming, with an average of just 4 points per game. Moreover, his 3-point shooting accuracy stood at a meager 28%, and he managed to only secure 2.5 rebounds per game while playing for approximately 16.5 minutes per match. Another seasoned NBA player who made Barcelona his next destination after the NBA is Ricky Rubio, who's been grappling with mental health issues since his mother's passing. Constantly being traded and far from home in the US was different from his desired situation. Interestingly, Rubio played for Barcelona at 19 before joining the NBA. Upon his return, he played 8 regular season games, averaging 5 points on 30% shooting, yet managing to dish out 4 assists per game. While his performance in his comeback season isn't dominant, it's essential to acknowledge that he hadn't played basketball for about a year before joining the team in March. After experiencing inconsistent playing time during his final season with the New Orleans Pelicans, Guillermo, or Willie Hernangomez, one of the Hernangomez brothers, recognized the importance of ample court time, especially for someone of his caliber who had previously clinched the 2022 Eurobasket MVP title. Thus, he decided to join Barcelona, believing that his talents warranted greater utilization. Unlike his colleague Rubio, who had a history with the team, Willie's journey to Barcelona differed, as he had previously played for their rivals Real Madrid before transitioning to the NBA. Throughout his current season with Barcelona, Willie's performance has fluctuated, primarily due to the impressive presence of his teammate Dean Wesley, who has dominated the court. Despite this challenge, Willie's contributed effectively, showcasing his abilities by averaging 11 points and 5 rebounds in just 16 minutes of play. After departing from Miami, the subsequent 2 years in the NBA didn't unfold as triumphantly for Kendrick Nunn as he probably anticipated. In response, he sought to elevate his value by joining Panathinaikos, where he demonstrated his prowess by guiding the team to a commendable second place in the regular season standings. Throughout this period, he showcased his skills by averaging 15 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 3 assists per game. As his contract expires this summer, the basketball world eagerly awaits to see whether Kendrick Nunn will secure his return to the NBA. Serge Ibaka was another well-known player who joined the Euroleague. At 34 years old, Serge Ibaka found his NBA role diminishing. He expressed his desire to actively contribute on the court rather than than idly sit on the bench, a sentiment he reiterated during a press conference upon joining Bayern Munich. His decision proved fruitful in Germany, where he showcased his skills admirably, averaging 12.5 points, 7 rebounds, and 1.3 blocks per game. Ibaka emerged as one of the standout former NBA players in the Euroleague this season. His prior experience in European basketball, coupled with his veteran savvy, facilitated a swift adjustment to his new environment. However, despite Ibaka's notable performance, Bayern Munich fell short of making the playoffs this season, indicating that even his contributions needed more to secure a postseason berth. As the Euroleague continues to attract top-tier talent, the stories of these former NBA players remind us that basketball is a global game, with the power to unite and inspire across continents. Their legacy in the Euroleague is not just about points scored or the games won, it's about the journey, the growth, and the love for basketball that endures. Alright guys, so we've been talking about NBA cast-offs and Euroleague conquerors, but the truth is, it's a mixed bag. Some ex-NBA players ball out like they never left the spotlight. Some find a new groove overseas, and a few struggle to adjust. That's just the beauty of the game, right? Every league has its flavor and challenges. The question isn't just, can they dominate? It's about finding their niche, adapting their skills, and maybe even winning a championship on a different continent. Who knows? Maybe we may see a wave of NBA veterans leading EuroLeague teams to glory. But until then, we'll be here, watching these basketball journeys unfold, one three-pointer at a time. Who are you watching in the EuroLeague? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.